amount of engage. I don't think the enemy bot lane is that strong. You'll be fine scaling up. I do think this will give you the anti-tank potential that you need. I don't think anyone's legend has. There's one which is just, I suppose Triforce is Bruiser, but then which is Shojin, Black Cleaver, much more about HP stacking and being more Bruiser.
I might just misremember, but I saw, I have to wait on this one, Flandre about to get ulted by Breed, Tien coming on down. I think this Sion is likely dead, trying to get in front of him so he can't ult too easy. Still has the flash, but gets knocked up pretty recently. Go get the decimating smash down. Now Breed is in danger. Likely just get traded back here by the zombie form behind. Tarzan needs to get the autos. My days the healing, but he still gets the double in the end of it all.
Tarzan pillaring back Tien into the zombie Sion, gives them die. Really good ult to go unstoppable. One of the most powerful things that Sion can do, much in the same way that Ornn is useful too, is you don't have to use your ultimate or your big skills to go forwards in a team fight. You can hold a space.
Try out. Give us some extra poke on down here. Tien and Chris looking to fight over this topside scuttle crab. Don't think it's going to lead to too much here. Trading there from Hope onto Light, forcing them back. Misses the fast bomb. That means there's an extra auto so back, but Light will be significantly lower here and doesn't have the pots that Hope does. That means that Chris can get in danger here as the pillar comes on down. Throw down the Unbreakable Will, knock away on the Talia. Doesn't have the Weaver's Wall to rejoin. I think this could be a very dead Alistair unless they get a good flash off and do so.
Missed the wall stunt. Chris still managed to hold on to his flash. Weibo not responding badly to that, actually, given the fact that...
Now, be looking to get some value here. And they find as Tarzan will throw down the frozen domain. Crisp without the flash could well just be dead here. He's got an Unbreakable Will, but I don't think it keeps him alive for all that much longer. The headbutt's decent. Can't blast cone because Tarzan presses the Q. Gets the smite fight as well on the blue buff.
Weibo cannot afford to give anyone's legend access to the river first, and they be the ones to walk in unless they're ready to fight. They weren't ready to fight. Crisp goes down. Big overstep and an obvious draft mistake from Crisp.
We'll do that. The bottle comes on down. Xiaohu knocked away.
It's the same problem. Again, Weibo gave anyone's legend control over the objective, and they used that pillar and the poppy to force Weibo to say, look, either you're fighting or you're dying. Right there, Crisp was alone. He was walked up way too far without his team there. He ends up dying using his ult as well. Xiaohu loses his flash from a similar scenario where Weibo disrespected anyone's legend around.
A lot of it's in the Trundle as well, but all the while, Tarzan's turning up. Shadow did it earlier. Tarzan's trying to do it again. 38% damage to turrets. See whether Tarzan can match that number. This turret just disappears, my god!
Trundle on towers, man. Trundle on towers is a hell of a lot of it. Hang on, Flandre might get an engage onto the side here. Trundle's coming up. Orianna doesn't have TP.
Oh, okay. Light will backstep, but he just takes so much damage. Spell shield's at least part of it. Beginning to turn it around. TM presses the R button, but the big pull back there with the seismic shove is solid. But the massive keeper's verdict after. Breathe flashing away. Hope gets the kill on TM.
Light takes too much damage at the start of the fight, and despite there being a triple flick back from Xiaohu, it doesn't make up the difference. Light doesn't have the items to turn the fight yet, and anyone's legend find a good engage in mid lane from Flandre.
Has to be said. Yeah, they do from here again. Not the greatest spot in this game, to say the least.
Hey, Weibo beat FPX, one of our weaker teams in the team. Hope jumping over the wall. Spell shield not procced.
I think he can get a lot of value here. Talia's coming on down, but it's too little too late. Hope just sits there and gets the kill. We've had some complaints about the core keeper today. He's on it. Flash over from Crisp, who was really being threatened as well.
Very good punish. Light took a dangerous path back towards mid lane. You think it's safe. You don't have control of the mid lane river bush, and his team wasn't there to respond. Light, this time it's all on him really getting caught out.
Minded Crisp just blew his flash, now in danger as Tarzan begins to make himself very tanky indeed as he subjugates a few members. Valkyrie forwards, Tarzan gets that one onto the shins out. Xiaohu is around now, but I think it might be a little too little, a little too late. Hex flash towards the river.
Weibo, it's all falling apart for them. It's all going wrong. They're losing kills in random places, and what that means is that they don't get to safely farm. They don't get to safely control the map and scale up to a point where maybe the Sivir at 3 items could carry the game. Anyone's legend going to put Tarzan into the side lane again. Trundle, Triforce, dead turret. Anyone's legend, clean, calm play from them, punishing the options that they see and keeping Weibo.
Yeah, you go after Thornmail.
No, so you go when you had like Seraphine on your team. So you'd have like loads of Orkama or Seraphim because it would buff your enchanters onto you and it mean that you'd heal like an absolute ton. No one could kill you.
Public execution towards Tarzan, trying to escape here. Bree's not quite pillared back, but still just slow. Forced to flash, trying to get some energy back to begin. Drakehound stepping slowed again by the decimating smash. And Tarzan just walks at him.
Well, that's Trundle gameplay. It walks at you and presses Q occasionally. Kayle is one of the strongest level 1 champions in the game. It's just as level, you know,
everything else.
We've got an Intercon potentially. AL get the engage first, though.
Shockwave brings down the jungler. Now a 5v4 around the Atacard. Does Crisp have a spellbook smite? Doesn't look like it. This is looking like AL's for free.
Weibo are half-hearting their approaches to objectives, and anyone's legends love that. They are taking the pit, holding the angle, and Weibo, they're just getting headshot by the AWP every single time. Tien was the one person who could really defuse that situation. Couldn't manage to do so, and Tien, often a player who has been lauded for his regular season performances, has been destroyed here in the first game. Dragon's going to go down too, so it's going to be Atacon and Dragon in one fell swoop. Gold lead around about 4,000 in Weibo. I don't think they're going to be able to scale up to that severe win condition. I think the game's too far gone now.
Reminds me of their Game 1 win the other day against BLG. It felt like, wow, AL haven't dropped a beat, and the Game 1 was very clean. The rest of the series, a little less so. So whether anyone's legend can be a bit more consistent in the drafting. We had some issues with it yesterday in Games 2 and 3. But right now, Game 1, repeat of yesterday's Game 1, very strong indeed. 2 items wherever you care to look in some very scary places.
Yeah, some questions in chat about the Kayle thing. Yeah, so if you E-start at level 1 and you auto, you get a crazy amount of attack speed and move speed. PTA activates and the on-hit from the E goes kind of wild. So yeah, Kayle is legit. I know it's not relevant to this game, but if you ever see it in solo queue or whatever, it's one of the strongest level 1 champions in the game.
Oh, great. Just being jumped out here by Xiaohu and Breed. He's just going to ult the other direction. Whee! Choo-choo!
Is he going to hit the tower? Does he want the tower damage?
Where is he going?
Wait, he's clearing... What? He's clearing the wave. Why would you go that way? Okay. Well, he's in the net. He's in the way. Base.
Is he going to try and TP out?
He doesn't have TP, so we can't do that. He will die. He will die, but look how long it takes the Sivir to kill him.
He's just going to kill more of the wave.
Does he have another shield? I mean, he's going to clear the wave. He'll die in the base. It's a Baus classic, I guess. I know he doesn't really watch that much pro play, but, I mean, my dude, he's learning from you.
Okay, I'm going to get the W down. All the while, you've got 2 people busy, which means you can potentially run a people. Though Tarzan, though, being engaged on by the 2 people who are in the base because on the hunt is a hell of a thing. They do manage to run on over. Breathe now looking at Kyle, who's in dangerous position. I think anyone's legend have overplayed this a little. Have to back away.
They've overplayed, but they don't lose anyone but Flandre, who clears a wave in the base. Other side, Weibo, 2.5 items, have a Last Whisper for light. Really needs the full completed Last Whisper item. I just don't think he's going to get it. I just don't think he's going to get it in time.
Okay, good sweeper required. Now actually Tarzan might be in danger. He's getting collapsed on. Remember, no flash. Put down the subjugate. Kyle misses the keeper's verdict, but Flandre comes ulting in. Tarzan got the shield, trying to get to value. Is shut down. Maybe he should have put some more armor. And now Shanks is around. Kyle trading up with Tien as hope trying to get some value. The Crescent Guard goes on down and Tien gets another. Flashing forwards, can't quite find it. The shockwave only really lands onto one, but it is on the Xiaohu valuable. Shanks now in danger himself. Bree's gonna run at him, and AL have overplayed this way too hard. Flashing onto Shanks, Ricochet's flying. Hope trying to play up for some more. Flashes to the other side. This Corki, very dangerous. Backsteps that seismic shove, and Valkyrie forwards forces the flash from Xiaohu. 1v3! Gets another 2!
Hope goes man mode. Can get the last snipe of the Xiao. He's on vision. Anyone's legend. Turn around. The fight as Weibo picked off. Which also left a game a bit to be desired. But, you know, in my opinion, is slowly starting to turn with each game. A bit more track record to work off. And right here, Hope has that concluding that pen. So, working towards an Infinity Edge. We did say that the Sivir can break the game. Time to see if you can do it from this kind of gold deficit. Baron has spawned. Anyone's legend trying to hold that area. Trying to hold the choke points.
Again, might be in danger here. The keeper's verdict gets warmed up and actually hits away the Ambessa. Now Tien is in so much danger. The pillars delaying his retreat. They've killed off the jungler. Crisp in danger himself. Makes his will unbreakable. Can't to flash away. Public execution. Valkyrie away from. That means Breathe is trapped to the middle of too many people. Hit into the wall. Decimating smash. Another kill. The seismic shove is solid. But the problem is, my friend, the rest of your team is damn well dead.
3 kills to Hope's Corki. Forcing Weibo to take bad play after bad play, and Tarzan on the Trundle was a menace.
Into the base we go. Anyone's legend are done playing around this game. A 1-team fight, and the Nexus turrets fall under the combined might of anyone's legend. The ship once again righted from their fumble versus BLG yesterday. Game 1.